Everybody, welcome to the live stream. Here's your host Ilya, today accompanied by two biggest portable power stations, modular solar generators, home backup powers, AC300 and AC500. Guys, and today I've decided to connect two expansion batteries because we indeed have sets with two expansion batteries, but we just realized we kind of never showed it to you. So here's how it works. We'll figure out how to connect two batteries to this main unit. Either it's AC300 or it's AC500. So welcome everybody, welcome to the live room. Very good to have you here. Don't forget that you guys can use special discount codes. You'll find them in the description. Either it's on YouTube or it's on Facebook. Do we have Instagram today? No, today no Instagram. So YouTube or Facebook. Also, one more thing, that today we actually can see how many likes we received. So please don't hesitate, give us a like and we can see that. So right now we have 1 like from me. Okay, we hope we can achieve at least 50 likes. Okay, so our baseline. 2 likes right now. Okay, hi, very good to see you. Sharp Farm Made, Not Slim. Guys, very good to have you here. So you can briefly go through the description, okay, and figure out what we're talking about today. Immediately, I want to say one thing, that all discount codes, promotional codes, are only for the US, okay? So if you're watching us from another country, unfortunately, the discount codes will not work there. It's only for the US, okay? Thank you for your understanding. And the giveaways, and yeah, we have giveaways every 20 minutes or so. The countdown is showing you how much time is left, and when the countdown turns red, that means the giveaway is now, right? So take part in the giveaway, just be active in the comments. But again, one more thing is that the giveaways can too be only shipped to the United States. Okay, don't forget to subscribe if you're new here, to always stay in touch with us and to keep updated about renewable energy, green energy, guys. It's really the future and the present. If you think about it, sooner or later, the whole mankind, doesn't matter if it's in the US, if it's in Europe, if it's in any other countries, any other part of the world, we all have to switch to renewable energy, right? And wouldn't it be cool if we had both renewable and portable energy, like those small power stations that we could actually put on the wheels or put in our truck, in our van, and travel with those, or be able to just locate them indoors, right, in our living rooms and bedrooms, and we could also put them outdoors. Wouldn't it be cool that we could recharge them from solar panels? And you might say, well, Ilya, I already have rigid solar panels, right? I have them for a long time and it's fantastic, but wouldn't it be cool to recharge from solar panels as powerful as your roof solar panels, except those solar panels are portable, right? So you can, if you have to move from one place to another, you always have this freedom. You always can, excuse me, you always can just take them with you. Guys, this is the future. Is what makes me excited, makes people in our team excited, and hopefully makes you excited, okay? Now, we're not perfect, we never were, but we're trying, okay, and we're getting there. Our goal as BLUETTI is to provide green, renewable, portable energy to the whole world, okay? So invite your friends, let's hop on this journey together. And today, guys, we don't have discount codes, okay? I have to correct myself, my previous statement. We don't have discount codes today because we currently have a promotion, so all the prices you will see are limited promotional prices, okay? So no discount codes needed. Just go click the link and purchase. It's already a very good promotional, time-limited promotional price. Okay, very good to see you here one more time. If you have any questions, if you have any suggestions, anything really, me and our team, we highly appreciate your questions and everything you might ask. No gaming tonight? Gaming? Okay, asking me? I don't game. I can advantage with the AC500 and B300S with the solar panels for the in California. I don't understand the question. Okay, if I don't understand the question, we'll probably have BLUETTI official answer it, or some of our other colleagues. Okay, very good to see you guys here. Again, don't forget to invite your friends. Okay, don't forget to smash that like button. Thank you so much. And let's get started, guys. But first, for those of you guys who already own a power station of ours, or maybe is waiting for the shipment, and if you ran into any after-sales difficulties, don't hesitate to check out our BLUETTI support website, okay? I put the link in description. You can scroll down and see the link there. And if you do not find the answer there, then you can reach out to our customer service, to the email. And remember, if you from the US, reach out to the US customer service, and the same is true for Europe, for Canada, and other countries, okay? Thank you so much. Again, we are from the US marketing team, so we can only do that much in terms of customer support, okay? I'm here for informative purposes to help you guys find the best portable power station for you, okay? So that you can, so that you will be happy with your experience, and you'll share with your friends, and we'll have maybe more customers, right? That's how we're thinking in terms of business. So the last thing I want you to do is like to be convinced by me to buy something and then regret it, you know, and like I don't want this to happen. So really take a deep breath and let's figure out what your needs are, what you're looking for, and what power station will be the best for you. So today we're mainly focusing on two modular solar generators, okay? It sounds too complicated to you, don't worry, okay? It's just a name. It really is not that important. Basically, the whole design of and the whole idea of those power stations is different. So you would normally think that power stations, they have batteries inside, right? So here we decided to kind of change the original design a little bit and put the battery outside. So it's an external battery, it's an external expansion battery, okay? So those main units, AC300 here and AC500 here, they don't have batteries here, okay? They don't have batteries. They absolutely need at least one battery to work with for AC300. It should be a B300, the expansion battery, and for our newest and biggest modular solar generator currently in the world, AC500, the battery could be its battery B300S, or alternatively B300, or even those batteries mixed, combined, okay? So, and there is a couple of questions. Why would we choose to make batteries external, right, and put them outside? And there is a couple of reasons, okay? And I'll tell you how I understand it, and maybe you can tell me how you understand that. So, number one reason is, practical reason is the weight. Those are heavy, right? So we don't want to make them even heavier. So if we put the battery inside of AC300, it would be just too heavy to lift, right? And you wouldn't enjoy it. So we put the battery outside, right? This is reason number one. Reason number two is the first thing that breaks in any electronics, doesn't matter if it's your phone, your computer, or any other electronics, is the battery, right? So in 10, 12, 13, 15 years, when the battery is no longer, as young as it used to be, and you want to change it, you don't have to change the main unit. You don't have to do that. You just change the battery. This is it. So it's more eco-friendly, right? And it saves you money. This is reason number two. Reason number three, you can decide how many batteries you need. One battery, 2, 3, or 4. Okay, you can maximum hook up 4 batteries to one AC300, and you can maximum connect 6 batteries to one AC500. So we don't force you to purchase a certain amount of batteries. It's you who can decide. Either one battery is already enough, right? Or maybe 2 batteries, 3, 4, 5, or even 6. Or even you can go the split phase mode and connect 2 AC300s together and get 4 plus 4 batteries. Or in case of AC500, you can connect 2 AC500s together and double the battery capacity. 6 plus 6, 12 batteries in total. So we don't look at this from the marketing point of view, even though we are from the marketing team, but we want you to, because those are not cheap, right? This is not like something you can buy impulsively. Oh, I'll just get this battery, whatever, right? We want you to think about it, and we want you to really be happy with your experience, okay? So how many batteries do you need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? You choose, okay? So this is the reason why we make batteries external. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you for your comments. Some of the comments I'm really not following. I'm really taking them out of the context, and I don't quite understand what is being talked about. Okay. I'm glad that you guys are sharing some positive experiences here in the comments. Very happy to see that. We've got 20 people right now watching us on YouTube. We also are live on Facebook. Okay, so for those of you guys who are on Facebook, stay there, or you can go to YouTube too as you want. So we have giveaways on Facebook and on YouTube. Okay, and by the way, speaking about giveaways, we give away our merch today every 20 minutes basically. So definitely stay with us. Okay, now let's talk about AC300, and AC300 is BLUETTI's first modular solar generator, and it's really good, and let's figure out why. So now it's right here, right? It's on my lap. AC300, so this is the main unit. Again, no battery inside. This is its battery, B300, right? So this is AC300, correct? This is the battery, B300, okay? So AC300 has a bunch of outputs, and the most eye-catching part is AC outputs, right? You can see literally like 6 wall outlets right there. There's standard 20 amps and 120 volts wall outlets, and this one, the big one, is so-called NEMA TT30 for RVs, okay? If you open it up, actually, and you will see that it says recreation vehicle use only. So for those of you guys who spend a lot of time in vans, it's a must-have one, and we have it right there. Okay, now what else can we say about AC300? So AC300. First of all, guys, I want you to really understand the structure, right? So AC300, how it works, we have a main unit, and we have those batteries. Those batteries, you can connect one battery. You should have at least one, or you can connect 2, 3, or 4 maximum. Okay, now let's take a look at the outputs of AC300. So what do we have here? Number one, we have a 12 volt and 30 amp RV plug. And again, what's called RV plug, you can hook it up to Anderson adapter and run the whole household in your RV. Number two, we have a 24 volt and 10 amp car cigarette lighter, okay? And you probably know that the standard cigarette lighters are 12 volt, but this one is 24 volt. That means faster charging, more stable connection. But if you need only 12 volt and 10 amp, we have one port, 12 volt and 10 amp, on the expansion battery of AC300, so don't worry about it. Now, here we have USB Type-C port, and this is a quick charge, USB-C, okay? 100 watts quick charge. Charge your iPhones, MacBooks, and other appliances that use USB-C. Now, here we have USB-A port, 18 watts, okay? This one is also quick charge. 18 watts, 2 of them. This one is USB-A, 5 volts and 3 amps, 15 watts, 2 of them. And as mentioned before, we have 6 standard wall outlets right here, 20 amps and 120 volts. And here is a 30 amp max NEMA TT30, 120 volts and 3000 watts. As it says right here, it's 3000. Oh, okay, I'm not sure you can see that. Oh, but here it says 3000 watts. Okay, 3000 watts. Right here, yes, 3000 watts, and here it says pure sine wave inverter. So to turn the AC300 on, no matter how many batteries are connected, just long press this button, okay? And the batteries will turn on first, and then the screen lights up right here. It says initializing, okay, yeah, the batteries turn up. Do we have this green screen mode? Because it looks like it's red, but it's actually green. It should be green.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so in this case we've connected 2 batteries. Yeah, right now it's the original color. Okay, so we connected 2 batteries. Can we zoom out a little bit? It's no need to do it so close. Okay, just show us 3 batteries. Show us three units right here. One of them is the main unit, and the other 2 are batteries. Just zoom out, guys. It's too close. I don't like it really. I don't feel comfortable. If I was watching, I wouldn't feel comfortable watching it that close. There is no reason really. Okay, so here is AC300, guys, and if you actually take a look at the battery right here, you will find out easily that we have a standard 12 volt and 10 amp car powered socket right here. Okay, so if you have any appliances that only support 12 volt and 10 amp, we have one here. We have one USB-C port, 100 watts, and one USB-A port, quick charge 18 watts. Okay, so you have 3 outputs here, also the button, turn on and off, and the button for those outputs, turn them on and off. We also have a screen, okay, but the screen is more like cosmetics part, I would say, so let's talk about it a little bit later after we talk about the battery itself. Okay, so for those of you guys who don't know about BLUETTI much, BLUETTI only makes power stations with lithium iron phosphate batteries. Before we had AC50S, okay, maybe you have it, and we would put lithium ion batteries, right? But right now we only stick to lithium iron phosphate batteries, and the reason is very clear. They are just superior, they have a longer lifespan, they're more safe, they're more reliable. So just as an example, for AC50S, lithium ion battery gives you 1,000 life cycles, whereas lithium iron phosphate battery gives you 2,500 life cycles, or 2,500 life cycles. So it's pretty obvious. Okay, we don't want you to just throw it away because the battery is dead. So we want you to use it as long as possible. That's why we put lithium iron phosphate batteries. But they are more expensive, so you know what you're paying for at least. So speaking about the battery of AC300, it can only be B300, cannot be any other battery, and the battery capacity of one lithium iron phosphate B300 battery is 3,072 watt hours. Okay, now if you have one battery, you have this capacity. Of course, if you have 2 batteries, you just add up those capacities, and 3, 4 batteries. So if you have 4 batteries, it's 3,072 watt hours by 4. Okay. The good thing about B300 and AC300 is that they can be recharged together or separately. You can recharge B300 separately from AC300, or you can recharge them together. And I like it because you don't have to disconnect it all the time. Let's say I'm using 2 B300 batteries, and this is enough for me for my maybe like a small, I don't know, house or things like that, and I don't want to disconnect it all the time, right? It's actually, you can't see it here because we're not showing that part right now, not on purpose, clearly unintentional, but we have those like cables that we connect AC300 and B300 batteries with. Okay, so we have the cables right there, and you don't want to disconnect them all the time. It's not like it's too troublesome, it's just, you don't want, why would you do that, right? So you can recharge them all together, and I'll tell you more. You even will have a higher solar input when recharging AC300 together with B300. Okay, so there are multiple ways to recharge AC300's expansion batteries, AC300 and B300. Let's name them. So number 1 is, of course, solar panels, and we highly advocate for solar charging, guys, especially if you live in a sunny place. You should absolutely profit from it, okay? And I promise, every time you use solar panels to recharge them, you will feel good about yourself because you're actually contributing to saving our environment, guys, and you live in the future already. Now, I know solar panels have been around for a while, right? But still, guys, we should absolutely prioritize solar charging. That's why from now on, I list it as the charging method number 1, solar charging, okay? Absolutely must implement, especially if you live in a sunny place. So the maximum solar input is 700 watts, and the open circuit voltage is 35 to 150 volts. So the AC300 and B300 battery will be fully recharged in well, it depends on how many batteries you have, anywhere from 4 to 8 hours, okay? So you leave it there for a day and you have it fully recharged. And you can use it for a long time. Now, so you can use your solar panels or you can use our solar panels as long as the open circuit voltage is in the allowed range, and this is from 35 to 150 volts, you're good to go. So also our batteries have a built-in solar charge controller that regulates the input power from solar panels to ensure safe and efficient charging. And BLUETTI offers a range of compatible solar panels. I'm talking about PV350, PV420, as well as PV200, okay, and SP, not PV200, sorry, SP200, SP120. For efficient and easy solar charging, because the cool thing about our solar panels, one of the coolest things is that they're portable, right? So you can always take them with you when you go fishing, when you go camping, okay? You can take them with you. This is really cool. Now, another charging method, and it's also a very good one, very stable, is charging from a wall outlet. Okay, so you can definitely charge from a wall outlet, no problem whatsoever, and it will take you around 4.5 hours to recharge AC300&2 B300 battery. We use a very good adapter that will give you input of 500 watts, okay? And the charging process is very safe and efficient with a built-in overcharging and overcurrent protection, aka battery management system protection. So even if you don't know how to treat the battery so that it to prolong its longevity, no problem. We do it for you. You don't have to know anything. We already have a battery management system protection, and we also protect it from overheating, temperature too high, temperature too low, overcurrent, current too low, and other potential hazards. Now, once fully charged, okay, the battery can power a wide range of devices, from small electronics to power tools and appliances, and you really saw that just now. Judging by the amount of outputs that we have all sorts of different outputs, DC outputs and AC outputs. And by the way, guys, you will not see from here, but on the top we have 2 wireless charging pads rated at 15 watts each. So if your phone, for example, supports wireless charging, place it on the top and enjoy charging with no cables, no wires whatsoever. Now, we have one recreation vehicle use only port, NEMA 230 right there. You can charge your RV from that port. So is the opposite true? Can you charge AC300 and B300 or multiple B300s from your RV, from your vehicle, not necessarily RV? Yes, you can, because AC300 and B300 supports car charging. So your car charging car power socket is probably most likely 12 volts and 10 amps. Can you charge from there? Absolutely yes. So our AC300 and B300 come with a charging cable, car charging cable, and also don't worry about anything because we have battery management system that protects us from overheating, overcurrent, overcharging, and stuff like that. So you can be charging AC300 and B300 while driving. That means no energy wasted. And for those of you guys who are on long trips, okay, for example, my uncle, he actually, he's on long trips all the time. You know, he transports electronics between countries. So he gotta have this thing. And it's really good. It's really good for you guys. Of course, car charging is quite slow, okay? It's incomparable to solar charging or wall outlet charging. But again, if you're on long trips, if you're driving for days, and I know some of you do, well, car charging is really a good option for you. And again, guys, once full recharge, you can use it for days and days. Is it the giveaway time right now?
Yes.
Okay, giveaway time. Very good. We have 27 people right now. Guys, the first giveaway is what is it going to be? It's going to be a cap? It's going to be a t-shirt?
It's going to be a tableware set.
Tableware set. Okay, so today we give away BLUETTI merch from BLUETTI Lifestyle. And also you can pass me that hoodie that is on the sofa. You see the black hoodie on the sofa? Yeah, because is it going to be our giveaway or not?
It's going to be a tableware set first and a hoodie later.
Okay, cool. So, okay guys, great. please type BLUETTI in the comments. Oh, this is the tableware set. The first time in the studio. Comes with this nice carrying bag. And for those of you guys who like camping, to be honest, I don't like camping too much. But here is the tableware set. You're probably thinking this is it. But inside we have this nice kettle, okay, that you can actually use when you like have some fire, some flame going on here, and you have you can boil water. Super important to drink pure water. I'm sorry in advance if it's too loud because my microphone is here. So we have 2 cups like this. You can drink from those cups. We have this absolutely amazing portable and foldable fork, guys. And also it looks like a spoon too to me, you know. It can be both, I guess. Now this is a must-have. I'm taking this home. Honestly, when you're traveling, no matter what you do, if you're just like a civilized tourist, so to say, you have to have one of those things on your backpack. Absolutely must have. You can sometimes, for example, you wash your shoes, right, and you take them with you. You can't put them in a plastic bag, right, because they will get stinky and stuff. So you can just hang them here. Very important tool, and for traveling in wild environments, for hiking stuff, very important to have one of those. The spoon I was talking about, again, foldable and portable. Okay. And here's like what is it called? Like a pan, like a bowl, and it can be also a frying pan, I guess. I remember I went camping. I think it was maybe 2 months ago. We would bake some bacon and stuff, and it's really delicious, guys. Everything is delicious when you're hungry in the nature. And here's the real frying pan. Really cool. What I like about this is that look, we have this handle right now, but if you have to put it back, when you have to put it back, okay, just like that. The hardest part is probably putting it back. So this tableware set is available on our BLUETTI lifestyle page, and you can exchange your BLUETTI bucks for that, but don't do that just yet, because right now we give it away. We give this tableware set away, and to take part in the competition, just type BLUETTI. Just keep typing BLUETTI in the comments, no matter if you are on Facebook or on YouTube. We do giveaways on both platforms. Okay, so just type BLUETTI in the comments. Keep typing BLUETTI, BLUETTI, BLUETTI. Okay, and we are choosing the winners right now. We have 30 people on YouTube. Facebook, I haven't checked yet, but it's not me. 26, but it's not me who's choosing the winners. So anyway, guys, keep typing BLUETTI in the comments, and I've got the names, and the winners are coming here in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So the winner from YouTube is Not Slim 1. Not Slim 1. And the winner from Facebook is Ryan Mathis. Ryan Mathis from Facebook. Yes. Okay, dear Not Slim 1 and Ryan Mathis, please email us at livestream@bluetti.com. Send us your shipping address in the USA, phone number, and attach the screenshot where we say congratulations Not Slim 1 and congratulations Ryan Mathis. Guys, good job. Everybody else, don't get sad, don't get upset. Next time you will be the lucky one, and we have at least 3 more giveaways for today. So we give away every 20 minutes. Today's our BLUETTI merch, BLUETTI lifestyle. Okay, so first of all, I want to say hi to all of you guys who are new here. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to give us a like. Share, like, and subscribe. Thank you so much. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. So we stopped at recharging AC300 and B300 from your car when you're on the go. Again, a very important, very useful method for those guys who are driving a lot, who live in who travel in vans, maybe live in vans. So it's a very popular thing right now. You can literally be living in San Francisco or in other expensive parts of the world, right? And you can pay like $0. You can live in your van, so it's really cool. I obviously followed guys like that on YouTube, and I was very excited about that, but then some other things came into my life that got me more excited, you know. But living in a van is definitely pretty cool, you know, and I just like challenging the status quo. Like, why do we have to live in a house, you know? Wouldn't it be cool to live in a house that can move, you know? It's just super cool. So yeah, I am very happy. I take the liberty of speaking from the whole team. We are very happy to help those of you guys who battling many difficulties while living in a van. You know, clearly there are some hardships and difficulties with living in a van, but we want to help you. We want to make your life more comfortable. And I was actually reaching out to one guy on YouTube. I said, can I give you a B3A? You know, I don't need you to do a promotion, anything. Just people will see it on the background in your van, right? I'll give it to you for free. He didn't respond. But anyway, so by the way, behind me, we see smaller power stations from BLUETTI. So BLUETTI is not all about bigger solar generators. It also has a lot of smaller power stations. Okay, now another charging methods, and it's kind of counterintuitive, right? But you can charge AC300 and B300 as well as any of our power stations. You can charge them from a generator. Yes, a gas, a propane, or a diesel generator. And would you be like, oh wait, but why would you do that, right? If I have a generator, I could be just using generator, number one. Number two, really, can I? Yes, you can, right? So, and why would you be charging it from generator? Well, during power outages. So the cool thing about our products is that you can just place them indoors. You can place them in your living room. Literally, you can place it under your bed if your bed is high enough, or just next to your bed. You know, I'm just saying that they're quiet, they are definitely very clean, you know, very, very nice to have them indoors as well as outdoors. The same cannot be true about a gas generator, right? You wouldn't put a generator in your living room or in your bedroom. So during power outages, unfortunately, those still happen. You just recharge AC300 and B300 with a gas, with a propane, or with a diesel generator, and you then can place it indoors and be using it for days and days. Now, what are the included accessories that come in the box together with AC300? Okay, so I have to tell you one thing, that you can buy AC300 separately. You're able to do that. However, we always say, and it's true, that you absolutely need an expansion battery for AC300 to work, and the expansion battery of AC300 is B300. So we, of course, we'll leave you this option to purchase AC300 separately, but this is only for those of you guys who have B300 batteries at home already. Okay, maybe you have B300 batteries from before, maybe you were using them with AC200 Max, right, or some other power stations of ours. So if you already have the batteries, you can buy AC300 separately. For everybody else, guys, you have to absolutely get at least one battery. I recommend getting two, because just a higher capacity, but it's up to you. Okay, now in the box of AC300, we have a bunch of accessories, a bunch of cables, and I'll show them to you in a second. They are here. So let me just bring them in the middle of and put them in the middle of my desk, so that we all can have a better look. So number one, of course, for all of our power stations or anything you buy from us, you will get a nice thick user manual. Number two, we have this port, and this is a multifunctional DC charging cable for solar, car, lead acid battery charging. Okay, now here we have AC charging cable, and again, no adapter is needed. Okay, and we also have a car, oops, not this one. We also have a car charging cable, okay? A car charging cable, yeah. And we also have a certificate of quality pass, so-called QC certificate, and a warranty card. We also have a couple of, actually a bunch of additional accessories. Those are not included in the box, those are paid, but we decided not to include them in the box because, first of all, not everybody needs them, and if we put them in the box, we will just it would just higher the cost of the product. So additional accessories include a 30 amp charging cable, full speed charging from L1430 receptacle. It includes also AC charging cable for split phase. Again, split phase is when you connect two AC300s together. We also have 12 volt and 30 amp X60 to aviation plug cable there, X60 to SPC45 to support DC power supply for RV for 30 amp DC output. For those of you guys who are going to be using lead acid batteries to recharge our AC300 and B300, we have lead acid battery charging cables. Those are charging AC300 and B300 via lead acid batteries. We also have a sub-panel to integrate the power station to your home circuit as backup UPS. UPS stands for, it's not a delivery company in this case, it's an uninterruptible power supply. So for those of you guys who are going to integrate AC300 into your home circuit system, and yes, it is possible, we have a sub panel for you guys. It's a big one, right? It's a big sub panel. We also have a PV drop down module. It's called B300S. So if you want to recharge your, if you integrate your AC300 and B300 or multiple B300s to your home circuit system, a logical follow-up would be to recharge it from your rigid roof solar panels, right? So the problem is that the voltage of the solar panels might be too high for AC300. In this case, we have PV drop-down module, and as the name implies, it can lower the voltage of your rigid solar panels. So when you connect to rigid solar panels, and the voltage of the solar panels is too high, and in this case for AC300 it cannot exceed 150 volts. Okay, if you need to step down the module, step down the voltage, you can do it with our module. And some cosmetic accessories. We have a 100 watt quick charge USB-C to USB-C cable. Okay, now we talked about the capacity. Again, as I said, the capacity is totally modular, as the name says. If you have one battery, you will have 3072 watt hours, and you have to have at least one battery. Now you can then decide you can go with 2 batteries, 3 batteries, or 4 batteries. And again, the cool thing is, if you don't want to commit right now, if I were you, right, and I needed something like that, I would get 2 batteries, maybe even 1 battery. And then later on, if you want to get more, just buy a battery separately. It's possible, you can do that. Okay, so, and if you connect 4 batteries, you will have, I did the math for you already, it's 12,288 watt hours of total battery capacity. Now, the accessories I just named were the accessories for AC300s, right? We also have a bunch of cables that are for our B300 battery. So we have a battery expansion cable. Could we please show those cables that connect B300 and AC300? Right here. Because I want you to make no mistake. I want you to make no mistake. We still need those cables, guys. There is no alien technology to connect them via.
You're demonstrating the website how to place the order right now, and then we can switch to camera.
It's okay, I'll wait.
No, he's gonna walk in front of the camera, so we need to switch to laptop right now. So we can just demonstrating how to place the order.
It's okay. I'll just finish the introduction of the cables. So, and for B300 battery, you also have this PV input cable. Okay, so you can see this is the input and this is the MC4 connector, right? So MC4 to XT90, 10 amps max, 200 watts. This is charged B300 via solar panels with MC4 ports. And all of our solar panels definitely have MC4 ports. Now, if your solar panels have MC4 ports, this is fantastic too. You can actually hook them up. So here is the multifunctional DC charging cable for AC300. Okay, this is strange. Why doesn't it does not connect? This is interesting. Maybe it's damaged or something, but anyway. So those MC4 connectors are, I think they are on most solar panels. Well, if they're not, then you probably have to figure out how to connect them. I don't know, but all of our solar panels definitely have MC4 connectors. Okay guys, and let me show you how to place an order. Maybe you don't know how to place an order, so I'll just show you how to place an order. Okay, let's connect to my laptop. Let's connect to my laptop. Here's the video. We have 29 people right now here on YouTube. Appreciate you guys here. So first of all, exit the full screen mode. Scroll down to the description here. Okay, show more. And for example, you want to get AC300 and B300. So here is the live stream price. We have no discount codes today because the is already a promotional price. So it will redirect you to our website, AC300 and B300. And as we were about to show you, it is connected with a thick cable right here. Okay, and buy with Shop Pay or more payment options, just click one of those, whichever you prefer. And this is it, guys. You enter your country is only for the US. Again, if you guys are new here and you haven't checked the description yet, I said it there. It's only for the US. Your name, your address. Here is the payment methods. We have a lot of payment methods, and it will calculate the taxes for you for your state too. Okay, all right, so back to the studio. Now, I was about to show you the cables that connect B300 battery with AC300 battery or batteries. And again,
someone is asking you about the BLUETTI box. Maybe you can show it too.
Okay. Well, I would, but I'm not on my laptop right now.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay, so go to BLUETTI website, it's BLUETTIPower.com. Then we have this BLUETTI lifestyle right here, okay? Or you just wait for this icon to pop up. Normally it would pop up, and we'll show you BLUETTI box. In this case, it's right here. So BLUETTI box is this kind of like promotional thing that we encourage you to have. First of all, you have to create an account. You have to create an account, and once you create an account, log in, and you will see BLUETTI box. BLUETTI box is kind of like a reward you get for various actions. For example, even after you create an account, you will already have like 100 or so BLUETTI bucks. Then you can exchange those BLUETTI bucks for different merch right here, or for discounts, for promotional codes, for discount codes, for gift cards, for things like that. So if you want to create an account here, you will get BLUETTI bucks, and this is how you save some money.
Yes.
Okay.
Some of them cannot redeem the points. You can just check at our homepage, and there is a website called VIP BLUETTI box, and then you can also redeem your points over there.
Okay. All right. So let me show you guys the cables. First of all, I want to turn it off, so we don't get an alert for disconnecting it while it's working. So yes, here are the cables. Those connect AC300 and B300. And in this case, we have two B300 batteries. So let me show you the whole process, how to connect them. So first of all, make sure that it turned off. And it did turn off. I turned it off, to be exact. Now I unlock it, and I press this button, and I disconnect those cables. I just disconnect AC300, B300. No cables, right? But we absolutely need them. So here is one cable, what it looks like. Here's the length. It's very, very thick and reliable. Here's what it looks like right here. See? Slide forward to lock and back to unlock. this button pressed when you want to either insert it or pull it out. So how do we connect B300 with AC300? Well, let's start from the bottom here. So plug it in here. Okay, you hear it click, sometimes you don't. Make sure it's unlocked first of all, right? You see, locked, unlocked, unlocked. And this side goes to the main unit. Okay, it goes to the main unit. So, okay, and now I want to connect another battery. Unlocked. Okay, it's unlocked. Yes, and this one goes to the main unit. Okay, now I have to remember, very good angle, I have to remember to lock them. Okay, and now guys, here is the pro tip. Long press the button of AC300, okay, because no matter how many batteries you have, you don't have to turn each single battery on, just long press this button and the whole system will turn on. Okay, and from here you will see that right now we have two batteries. Okay, we connected two batteries. So this is how it works. And since we already have this angle right here, let's talk about the screen. Number one, in the center we have the battery life right here. Okay, if we click here, we can see the information about each battery. Now here on the top we have PV input, how many watts are coming in our system from PV input. We can see DC1 input voltage, DC1 input power, DC2 input voltage, and DC2 input power. Let's go back. Here is grid. So grid, as the name implies, explains to us how many watts do we have, how many watts are coming in from the grid. So AC input voltage, AC input power, AC input frequency. Let's go back. DC load. So when we're using all of those outputs, it can be USB A, quick charge, 18 watts, USB C, 100 watts. Can be those outputs, can be wireless charging pads on the top right here. We can see total DC output power. Total, we can see 24 volt 10 amp output power, 12 volt 30 amp output power, and some smaller outputs combined like USB, PD, wireless output power. PD really stands for USB-C actually. Okay, now here we have DC on button. Okay, and right now you can see we can use any of DC outputs right here, including wireless charging pads on the top. And if you want to turn it off, if you don't need them anymore, turn them off. AC on. Now we can use all those outputs here. And if you don't need AC anymore, remember to turn it off. And if you want to make any major changes in settings, also remember to turn AC off. Number one, we have two languages, English and Japanese, because this unit can be used both in Japan and in the US. Now, if you live in the European Union country or in the UK or in any other country, we don't have all the countries for sure, but we have many of them. Now, you will receive the unit that is already adjusted to your country. So the frequency for Europe will be 50 Hertz, okay? And the voltage will be 240 volts. So don't worry about that, okay? You'll receive the exact same unit, but for your country. Okay, now we have Japanese here. And back to English. AC output voltage can be 100 volts or 120 volts. Obviously, for America, we mostly need 120 volts, almost always. AC output frequency can be 50 Hertz or 60 Hertz. America, 60 Hertz. DC1 input source. So DC1 input source. When you charge your AC300 and B300 from DC1, which one is that? Is it PV or is it other? So if it's PV, press PV. If it's other charging methods, press others. Next, we have eco mode. Eco mode, you can think about it as an economy mode, okay? So it has two states, either on or off. So I always keep it on because eco mode really does no harm, but only benefits. You only get benefits from it because eco mode will turn off the end is the AC inverter in 4 hours if there is no load or if the load is very low, okay? And it really helps you save the battery. So you can also turn off if you want. And by the way, eco mode does not affect the DC load at all. Now here we have machine type. We have 2 machine types. Single phase and split phase. So when we use one AC300, it's definitely a single phase. When we use 2 AC300s, it's a split phase, okay? Now it's a single phase, of course. Working mode, here is a very interesting part. It's a UPS mode, and UPS stands for, can we go back to the full screen? And the UPS stands for uninterruptible power supply. Uninterruptible power supply, okay? We have 4 UPS modes. So number 1 is standard UPS, offline, standard UPS, aka offline UPS. You have an explanation right here. Okay, number 2 we have time control UPS. You can set the time settings right here. And again, what I like about it is that you have an explanation right here on the screen, parameter settings. So here we can set battery SOC low. SOC stands for state of charge. So battery SOC low. When the battery drops to, let's say 10%, we wanted to cut off any load because we want to save the battery. Okay, and when the battery is charged to 95%, as an example, those numbers are approximate, we want it to stop because we don't want it to be charged to the full, right? Okay, now we have parameter settings here and time settings. Next we have PV priority UPS. One of the charging options of AC300 is to charge it from PV and from AC at the same time. It really is better to be called AC and DC. So you can choose any AC charging method, and of course the most commonly used is from a wall outlet, right? But it could also be from a generator. It could also be from another power station in theory. And a DC charging method is almost always from solar panels, but also it could be from a car. Now anyway, so when you're charging from a solar panel, you can here set what percentage you want to be charged from PV. So let's say it's 60%, right? Okay, now another option is customized UPS, and customized UPS really is my favorite mode because I can set everything by myself. So here I can set, first of all, enable both of those, and then go change time settings and go change SOC settings. Okay, next we have silent mode, on and off. It slows down charging. If you want to hear absolutely no sound, no noise, choose silent mode. Then we have maxed grid input power, so it can be anywhere from 1 to 15 amps. You can also go up to 30 amps, but for that you have to have a password from BLUETTI customer service, and you have to email BLUETTI customer service and receive a password, and then you can go to max grid. Now here we have PV parallel enable. It's either on or off. So when you're charging from PV in parallel, please enable it. If you're charging from PV in series, please disable it. Bluetooth is for an app. Now when you're using an app, turn Bluetooth on. Bluetooth state right now disconnect, obviously, because we haven't connected it, and Wi-Fi on and off. Wi-Fi is also for an app. Sleep time of the screen can be 30 seconds, 1 minute, 5 minutes, or never. And restore factory settings. If you click a bunch of stuff, you don't know what is going on, you can always go back to factory settings for the US or for your default country. Let's talk about data after the giveaway. So guys, here is our second giveaway. Time indeed flies like a dinosaur. And our second giveaway is it going to be
Hoodie,
our BLUETTI hoodie that is right here. And as someone who is constantly putting the hoodie to the test by wearing it in the gym, by wearing it at work, I could say one thing, guys, this hoodie is really a very good quality, okay? Definitely breathable, definitely cozy. I like this hoodie. I also like color black. And when you're wearing black clothes, sometimes you just kind of lack patterns, you lack diversity. like most of my stuff I own is actually black. It's fully black, and here's what I like about it is on the back side we have this nice pattern, okay? And maybe you would think, well, green doesn't look good with black, but green, this is like a deep green, dark green. I like this color, and also has a kind of like meaning that it refers to green energy, right? So it's pretty cool. We have BLUETTI Just Power On right here, some camping, landscape, just 2 tents in the dark, a guitar, and it's pretty cool. And in front we have BLUETTI logo right here, BLUETTI logo, same as on t-shirt, and of course pockets. So very nice hoodie. Okay guys, if you want to compete for the hoodie, you don't have to do anything else but to type BLUETTI in the comments. So please type BLUETTI in the comments. And by the way, my MacBook right now is charging. It's not charging, but right now it's 49%. So I'm going to connect it to EB70S, a smaller power station of ours. I'm going to charge it right now. Here is EB70S. We talked about it last time on Valentine's Day live stream. So here's how I'm charging my devices too when I need power. Okay, so again, this giveaway is going to be on Facebook and on YouTube, on both platforms at the same time. First we'll announce the YouTube winner, and then we'll announce the Facebook winner. Okay, so please type BLUETTI in the comments. This is all you want to do right now, just typing BLUETTI in the comments. And I'm here checking your comments, but I'm not the one who's picking up the winners, so you don't have to impress me. Just type BLUETTI, BLUETTI, BLUETTI in the comments. And let's go guys. And 36 people right now guys. Don't forget, drop us a like. It really means a lot to us. Thank you. Okay, BLUETTI, BLUETTI, BLUETTI. And don't forget to follow. Oh, subscribe, subscribe, yeah. Okay, I'll have a sip of water. Okay, BLUETTI, BLUETTI, BLUETTI. Many of the names I see in the comments, I actually know you guys. I remember you is a better word. So don't forget to drop us a like. Don't forget to subscribe, okay? This is how we keep our giveaways possible, right? Because of you guys, only because of your support, only because we have amazing community that supports us. And believe me, even giving us a like, or better, both giving us a like and subscribing is a huge support. Okay, so let's go, and I'll announce the winner from Facebook and from YouTube, who will get a hoodie in 10 seconds. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So the YouTube winner is Kevin Souza. Kevin Souza. Congratulations, Kevin. And the winner from Facebook is Anthony Keen. Anthony Keen. Congratulations, Anthony. Okay, guys, the winners, please email us at livestream@bluetti.com. Send us your shipping address in the USA, your phone number, and send us your hoodie size, as well as attach a screenshot where BLUETTI official says, congratulations. Thank you guys. That was our second giveaway. We have 2 more giveaways ahead in 20 minutes. So stay here, don't go anywhere, and most importantly, invite your friends, okay? Is it a deal? It's a deal. Thank you. Okay, guys. Now, let's go back to the AC300 and let's talk about data. Okay, so here we are. Here's the screen, and we have one button right here that says data. Okay, data. So data, we have product info. Number 1, we have model, and this is AC300. We have serial number, we have DSP version, we have ARM version, HMI version, we have other versions too. Next, we have inverter and charger info, and here we have very well sorted PV input, grid input, DC output, and AC output. And we already talked about this actually. We could access this info from the home page, so we won't be stopping here for too long. Okay. Now here we have battery information. We could also click just in the click on the battery in the center. Here we have alarm history. So if we had an alarm, we would have number like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15, 25, etc. Occurrence time, year, month, day, hour, minute, and second, and error code. Like, what is the code of the error? Is it 0031, right? And we can look it up in the user manual. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back to alarms. Current alarms, no current alarms, and if we had any, we could always fix them first and clear them. Okay, so this is, and again, remember, if you have to use DC outputs, remember to turn DC on, and if you have to use AC output, remember to turn AC on, and if you don't use them anymore, turn them off to save the battery. And if you want to make any major changes in the settings, remember to turn AC output off. Guys, how do you like, first of all, let me know, how do you like the screen? Do you like the screen or not? Let me know what you're thinking about the screen. And at the same time, I'll show you BLUETTI app, because for AC300, we have BLUETTI app, okay? And the app is right here. If we could focus on my phone right now, that would be perfect. Okay, because as long as our power station has Bluetooth, that means it has an app. So both AC300 and AC500, they have app control. The app is called BLUETTI, and just go to App Store for iPhone or Android, doesn't matter, and download the app. So let me show you, hopefully you can see it clearly. Okay, more or less, I guess. Here's the app. It's initializing, and right now we want to, first of all, make sure that Bluetooth and Wi-Fi on your unit is on, and it is on. We saw it together. Let me look up AC300 right here. I even added my name here so I can find it. I can find it easier so that my coworkers know that I have connected to this device. You know. So here we have the battery life, 37%. Here we have grid input, PV input, DC output, and AC output. Here we have battery pack, battery management system, BMS details. Okay. Now here we have buttons turn DC on. So right now I can start using DC outputs. It can be USB-A, USB-C. It can be a car-powered socket. It can be wireless charging pad on the top. It can be a 12-volt, 30-amp RV plug. And right now, after turning AC on, I can be using wall outlets or NEMA TT30 recreation vehicle use only output, and I can also turn them off from here. Now it seems like that said, right? Well, actually everything only starts from here. So here we have the settings. Okay, number one, we can change the name of the device. It's not very important, but you can do that. Network settings. Here's network settings. Okay, here's share device option. Next we have working mode, it refers to UPS mode. So we have customized UPS, okay, and with the customized UPS, we have PV priority UPS. So PV priority UPS, you can set as state of charging low and state of charging high. Very easy to do, very easy to manipulate. Just like that. I like it much more than doing it from the screen. It's incomparably better, in my opinion. We have auto sleep here, 5 minutes, 1 minute, 30 seconds, just like that, guys. Amazing. Entirely from the app. You can be laying on a sofa, you can be working and controlling, you can be working at your desk while controlling your AC300 and B300 from your phone or any other Bluetooth device. As long as you're within a Bluetooth range, you can have the full control over your unit. Next, we can learn about device. Okay, we can learn about device right here. I mean, some technical characteristics. And my favorite one is firmware upgrades. So in this case, we can check if we have any updates. Here, check for update. Now it says we are up to date, but if we had any updates, we can actually execute them from here, firmware upgrades. And finally, we have this carbon emission factor, so we can set up our goal right here, and we can always unbind the device to leave it to for someone else to use. Now here we have different UPS modes. We have standard UPS, aka offline UPS, standby. We have time control UPS. Here we can set time frames, and again, in my perspective, it's just so much fun and so much better to do it from here. So you can manipulate those from your phone. It's just amazing, or from your tablet if you want. Okay, and in the app, you can also find the list of power stations you've connected to. You can reach out to customer service. You can create your account if you want. And you can even learn more about our products and the company. Very good. And we'll talk more about the app when we'll be exploring AC500 together, because AC500 has an app control, which is just amazing. I like the app. We changed the design of the app completely. It used to be very different. I like this version much more. Some people hold the opposite opinion. They like the previous version more, but I think we're only getting better and better, at least in terms of the app, that's for sure. Okay, so let me see if I skipped anything. Let me take a look at my notes. I have my notes right here. So here's some accessories that you can get for your AC300 and B300, and those are not included in the box. Okay, those are additional, aka paid accessories. So number one is a car charging cable. You can get an extra car charging cable, cigarette lighter port. Let me see, actually, let me clarify. Oh, those accessories are for, those are for AC300 and B300, correct? So you can get a car charging cable. And it is going to be an extra car charging cable. We already have one car charging cable in the box. So if you need an extra charging cable, you can get it. We have lead-acid battery charging cable clamps, also, those are extra. I mean, those are paid. We don't have them in the box. D050S charging enhancer kit. If you need it, you can do more research and just search D050S. Search on our BLUETTI website, BLUETTIPower.com. You can get one more USB-C to USB-C cable. You can get AC adapter if you want. This is a T500 adapter. I have it right here. Here's a T500 adapter, very heavy and bulky adapter. 500 watts of input guaranteed. And you can also get a cigarette lighter port to 5521 cable. It's suitable for 12-volt devices with 5521 input ports, such as router, camera, etc. Okay, now what is the charging methods of AC300 and B300? Let's just quickly sum it up. It's AC charging from a wall outlet, from a generator, or from another power station. It's DC charging from solar panels, from car power socket, from lead-acid batteries, and it's even combining charging methods, combining DC and AC if needed. Now, I would love to talk about B300 AC, aka wall outlet charging, because as we mentioned previously, charging of B300 can be carried out when connected to AC300 as well as alone. So, first of all, we have to connect AC adapter to the charging port of BLUETTI B300, plug the AC adapter into a standard wall outlet, turn on the BLUETTI B300, and the charging process will begin automatically. You can monitor the charging status of the BLUETTI B300 on the LCD screen or in the app. The BLUETTI B300 will take around 8 hours to fully charge when using the AC adapter, and the AC adapter that I showed already, this one, T500, 500 watts. Once the BLUETTI B300 is fully charged, the LCD screen will display 100%, and you can unplug the AC adapter from the wall outlet and power station. So this is pretty much all you have to know. Now, you can also charge B300 from solar panels separately from AC300 if you want. Here is nothing to it. just make sure that the open circuit voltage is in the right, the open circuit voltage of the solar panel is in the, like, between the limits of the open circuit voltage for B300. And let me look it up right here, guys. Here I have the info about B300. So it says DC port voltage is from 12 volts to 60 volts and 10 amps. So really, when you plug in a solar panel, when you're charging B300 from a solar panel, you want to make sure that the voltage, the open circuit voltage, VOC or OCV, is anywhere in the range from 12 volts to 60 volts, okay? And the amps limitation is 10 amps. This one is not very important. Just you have to know that it will not be higher than 10 amps, but you can connect any amperage. And for adapter, for adapter, it's 58.8 volts DC and 8 amps. Okay, this is it. And for AC300, this is why we prefer charging B300 from solar panels when connected to AC300, because you see, the open circuit voltage for B300 is from 12 volts to 60 volts, whereas for AC300 is from 35 volts to 150 volts. So actually, one is not better than the other. Well, definitely AC300 has a wider range, okay, from 35 to 150. But the cool thing about B300 is that it has a lower voltage, so from 12 volts. So I could connect PV to 100, I could connect PV 120, I can even connect PV 68 because it's from 12 volts to 60 volts DC. Okay, now I don't know, guys, why are you showing it so close? Why are you showing the battery that close? Okay, so the price of AC300, and again, AC300 requires at least one battery to function, otherwise it will not turn on. AC300 alone costs $1,499, and if you already have B300 battery at home, go ahead and purchase it. Now, B300 alone costs $1,899, and it's a 3072 watt-hour lithium iron phosphate battery that also has 3 outputs: USB-C quick charge 100 watts, USB-A quick charge 18 watts, and a standard car power socket 12 volts and 10 amps. It also has some cosmetics here, like the battery indicator, for example, and the button to turn those outputs on and off. The most common set purchase today will definitely be AC300 and B300 together. So AC300 plus B300 costs $3,199, and it will save you money in a long-term perspective. It's a long-term investment, definitely. You will be profiting it from your first day, so use it on every occasion. We encourage you to charge from solar panels and then use it. It will save you electricity bills and will give you freedom and will give you power when you're off-grid, when you're outdoors, during power outages. And if you want to get the same set, okay, just copy it from here and paste it to your house. AC300 plus 2 B300 batteries will cost you $5,098. And again, guys, it's a long-term investment. We're talking 10 to 15 years of usage right here. Now, if you have any questions about AC300 and B300, you can let us know in the comments, because we are about to move to the newest and the biggest portable solar modular solar generator, AC500. Okay, so if you have any questions, let me check your comments. Okay, we have a very vivid chat going on here. And again, most of the comments are not even following, but we have a very good conversation going on here. I like you guys are sharing your experiences. Okay, now, guys, if we have no questions about AC300, let's move on to AC500. And AC500 is right here, okay? So AC500 is, as I said, the biggest modular solar generator, okay? And I use the word portable, and I know that the word portable is very, what is the word? It's very sensitive, for most people because, oh, how is it portable? Well, again, guys, here portable refers to movable, meaning that you could carry it around. You don't necessarily want to, and it's heavy. Make no mistake, it is. But you could place it there and there and there and put it in your car, put it in your van. Okay, you can do that. Now, AC500 right here. So since we have AC300 here, like literally that close from me, and AC500 here, we definitely will be comparing it a lot. So well, first of all, maybe let's turn it on first. But to turn on, I have to connect it, okay? And I have the cables right here, and I'll show you the whole process, how to connect AC500 to its expansion batteries B300S. Do we have a nice shot at how I will be connecting B300S and AC500? Okay, cool. So, okay, so those are the cables. Hold on a sec.
Wait, isn't it still there?
Oh yeah, it is there. Okay, it's even better. So here are the cables. Those are newer cables. They are 150 amps, as it says right here. So a lot of current can be going through it. We connect them the same way. First, we plug them in, okay? And this one goes to the main unit. Same is true for the other cable. First, make sure they are unlocked. Then plug them in. Oh, sorry. It's going to be this battery now. Okay. Yeah. And here. Cool. So now log them. Locked. And turn them on. Again, just long press the button of AC500 and you got the whole system turned on. Yeah, there we are. And let's see if we can, yes, 2 batteries connected. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So here is AC500, guys. And again, those cables are not ideal. I know you don't particularly like them. You would love to connect without them, but it's not possible as we speak. So AC500, in the box, we have 15 amp AC charging cable. This one, 15 amp AC charging cable. DC input cable. DC input cable is definitely this one, okay? We have car charging cable, we have a user manual, and we have a warranty card. We have a bunch of optional accessories as well. Those include a 30 amp AC charging cable. Those include a 50 amp AC charging cable. 50 amp, folks. We have a lead acid battery charging cable. We have D300 PV voltage step down module to charge AC500 from your rigid roof solar panels. We have 30 amp RV cable. We have cigarette lighter female to DC 5521 cable, 24 volts. We have a split phase AC charging cable. If you're planning to use two AC500s together, we have USB-C to USB-C cable also available. You can purchase it from us. It also has a BLUETTI logo on it, which is pretty cool. We have a communication cable. We have a P150D to P090D cable. We have a P030A fusion box. Whew, finally, I can exhale. So, a lot of cables, a lot of accessories available there. You don't need all of them, but if you do, you can always get them on the website. Now, guys, dimensions. So, dimensions. Well, anyway, so AC500, guys, is 20.5 inches by 12.8 inches by 14.1 inches, and it weighs in at 66.2 pounds, okay? Now here's one more thing, and it's true for most of our, actually for all of our power stations, right? They can only work when it's that cold and when it's that hot, so there are some temperature limitations. For AC500 specifically, when you're discharging it, when you're using it, the temperature cannot be lower, the ambient temperature cannot be lower than -4 Fahrenheit and not higher than 104 Fahrenheit. And the charging temperature when you're charging it is basically the same. And from -4 to 104. And the storage temperature is from so when you're storing it without charging, without discharging it, when you're storing it, the temperature shouldn't go lower than -13, and that's a lot. That's like -25 Celsius, and not higher than 104 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, that's pretty much it. So now the first and the most eye-catching difference is, of course, the AC limitations here. So power. Here is 5,000 watts as opposed to 3,000 watts right here. 5,000 watts, guys. And the surge, so the spike, is 10,000 watts, okay? But it's only if you connect two of them together, 10,000 watts. Well, no, it's not like that. The spike indeed is 10,000 watts, and it's normal. The spike is normally twice the highest power. So it's normally you can connect devices and they can add up to 5,000 watts. As long as it's not higher than that, you can use them. The spike is this thing that's happening when you plug it in and device with a motor or an inductor. So for a short second, a millisecond really, it will experience a spike, a surge. So yeah, 10,000 watts, correct. Now next we have voltage. It's standard 120 volts, 100 to 120 volts. Frequency is 60 hertz for America, but if you're in another country where 50 hertz is the frequency, it can be also 50 hertz. Here's the interesting data that we prepared. Overload. So when you're running devices from 5,000 watts to 6,000 watts for more than 2 minutes, you will overload. If you're running devices from 6,000 watts, again, look here, it's 5,000 watts max, to 7,500 watts, you will overload in 5 seconds. And finally, if you're running devices, if you take the liberty of running devices from 7,500 watts to 9,000 watts, guys, don't do that, please. It's not supposed to be like that. You will overload in 0.5 seconds. So to make it very clear, for those of you guys who want to plug in a bunch of devices, 5,000 watts is already very, very, very high, okay? I hope it will be enough. I really hope it will. 5,000 watts. For devices with an inverter or a motor, the spike is 10,000 watts. Again, very high. But I have good news for those of you guys who are going to run devices with pure resistive loads, and going to hook up a lot of them. So for pure resistive loads, the limitations actually 6,000 watts. Yeah, 6,000 watts. Pretty cool, right? Okay, what outputs do we have right here? Let's take a look. So number one, we have a 12 volt and 30 amp RV plug right here. Here we have a 24 volt and 10 amp car powered socket. Here we have a USB-C 100 watts quick charge, and guess what? Two of them, one more USB-C 100 watts quick charge. Here we have USB-A 18 watts, two of them quick charge, and USB-A 5 volt 3 amps 15 watts standard. Here we have 20 amps. We have 20 amps and 100 volts standard AC outputs, and we have 30 amp max right here. 30 amps max limited to 30, and 50 amp max output, guys. 50 amps. Look at this. You will not see it often. It's the only power station of ours where we have 50 amps. It's a giveaway, as we all can see from the countdown that turned red, and we have 32 people right now watching. 42 people watching. So, guys, please type BLUETTI in the comments, and our giveaway is going to be, what is going to be? Is it going to be a hat, a cap?
Oh, we have.
Or is it going to be anything from BLUETTI merch?
Yes, magnets.
Magnets, okay. We're giving away BLUETTI magnets, and we have 44 people right now watching us on YouTube. We also have 19 people watching us on, 20 people watching us on Facebook. So it adds up to 63 people. So Yeah, guys, thank you for being here. Pleasure to have you here. If you haven't followed us yet, make sure you absolutely follow us on Facebook and subscribe to us on YouTube. Subscribe to our channel and invite your friends here. Well, first of all, we all need green, renewable energy sources, portable power in our life. And also, your friend can come here and can win giveaways. Okay, and it will be really cool. And don't forget, drop us a like. Thank you so much. Okay, so we give away BLUETTI magnets. Those are from BLUETTI Lifestyle. Maybe I can show it to you real quick. So let's switch to my laptop. So here's BLUETTI Lifestyle, and here are the magnets, guys. And we give away all of them. AC300 and B300, and all those fridge magnets. Pretty cool. I find them to be quite cute. Okay, so yeah, here are the magnets. Here are the magnets. We give them away. So please type BLUETTI in the comments right now. BLUETTI, 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 BLUETTI. And you can always purchase here from those links. Those are official links. They are just shortened. That's it. Okay, back to the studio. And we almost have the winners. Keep typing BLUETTI. And I'll announce the winners in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So the YouTube winner is Roger F. It's Roger F. And the Facebook winner is Jennifer Ludeman. Jennifer Ludeman. Dear Roger F. and Jennifer Ludeman, please email us at livestream@bluetti.com. Send us your shipping address in the USA, your phone number, and please attach the screenshot where BLUETTI official says, congratulations. Okay, all right, guys. So that was our third giveaway today. And do we have anything else?
Yes, we have a mini fridge.
Our last giveaway is also our biggest giveaway, and it is a BLUETTI mini fridge. Let me bring it here to the studio. It's a BLUETTI mini fridge right here. So it also comes with this car power socket plug. Let me show it to you right here. So you could plug it in, for example, here. Okay, and the fridge, by the way, is here. Yeah, or you could also plug it in here. Okay, so and you can plug it in your car too. All right, so here's a BLUETTI mini fridge that we give away in 20 minutes. So stay here. Are we going to do dual platforms or only on YouTube? And the last giveaway is going to be on YouTube. So please remember, for those of you guys who are on Facebook, please remember to switch to YouTube by the time we give away our BLUETTI fridge. Okay. And we only have half an hour left. So before we finish our live stream, and we haven't even talked about AC500 yet, so let's do that. Okay, AC500, guys, the output, 50 amps, impressive, really impressive. And also the power that you can get from here is just impressive. It's perfect, guys. You know, like if I had a house, if I had a place where I knew I would live for like a long period of time, I would definitely get one of those. I would definitely get AC500, and I would get AC500 and not AC300. Not to say AC300 is like not cool. It's definitely one of the coolest things I've ever seen in my life. But AC500, what I like about it is that you can connect up to 6 batteries, right? And also B300 has 4 points. It's much superior to B300 battery. So I just think that AC500 B300S is the best. So for AC300, you can connect up to 4 batteries, right? So the maximum capacity is 12,288 watt hours. I just remember that number. I didn't do the math. So for AC500, on the other hand, you can connect up to 6 batteries, right? It's really cool. 6 batteries. The battery capacity here is the same. It's 3072 watt hours for one battery. But because you can connect 6 batteries, it's definitely cool. You will have such a high capacity, guys. You basically are blackouts and power outages immune by this point. Okay, it's incredible, you know. So and if you want to go split phase mode, you can get 1 more AC500 and up to 6 more B300S. And again, it doesn't mean that you should be getting 6 B300S and 2 AC500 right now. You can start small. You can start with 2. You can test it. You know, you can see if everything is as you want it. You can get 1 AC500, 1 B300S, no problem whatsoever. And you can build up your factory. You can build up your off-grid plant, I guess, you know, off-grid system. It's really what is inspiring about AC500 is you can definitely get as much power as you want. Okay, so I said previously that B300S is superior to B300, but it actually looks the same, right? It looks the same. It has the same battery capacity, 3072 watt hours. It has the same battery chemistry. It's lithium iron phosphate, right? What is different? Well, from exterior, nothing is really different. From interior, though, we have a couple of points different. Number one is the maximum solar input, and it's 500 watts as opposed to 200 watts for B300. So this is a game changer. Number 2 is that it can work under very cold temperatures, specifically up to -4 degrees Fahrenheit or -20 Celsius. So it's very cold. Most batteries won't work when it's that cold. B300S can. B300 cannot. Of course, it will draw down the battery faster. So when you charging it when it's cold, it will be drawing 350 watts. Okay, but you have this option. Another cool thing about the battery is deep discharge mode, and we don't recommend you ever use it unless it's an absolute emergency. Okay, and if it is, you can squeeze extra dozens of minutes, 20-30 minutes from B300S. Deep discharge mode, pretty cool. And my favorite one, subjective one, it's not listed anywhere, it's in the literature, but I just like the idea that you can connect up to 6 batteries. Okay, it is so cool. Okay, let's talk about charging of AC500. So I think you can name charging methods right now, you know them better than me. Number 1 would be solar charging, of course, always go solar charging. Number 2 would be wall outlet charging, or AC charging, charge from a wall outlet. During power outage, charge from a generator. Or if you work in BLUETTI and you have to charge very quickly before the live stream, charge from other power stations. It's also an option. Okay, now another charging method would be charging from your car, from your 12-volt and 10-amp car power socket. You can also be charging from a lead-acid battery, and you can combine charging methods. You can combine any AC and any DC charging methods. You can be charging from a wall outlet and from a solar panel at the same time, from a wall outlet and from a car at the same time, from a wall outlet and from a AC adapter and solar panel, from lead-acid battery and solar panel, from lead-acid battery and car. You can do that. Now here's some, how long can you run or charge various devices? Let me see if I can actually identify. So let's say we're running a washing machine. So we can run it for 5.2 to 7.5 hours. I'm sorry, it's not very clear here in my presentation. So, and again, guys, as I said already, here we connected 2 B300S, but you can actually connect up to 6 batteries to one AC500 and 6 to the other, so it's 12 in total. And if you connect 6 batteries, the capacity will be 18,432 watt hours. Now, obviously, if you connect two B300S batteries, it will be 6,144 watt hours, and with one battery, it will be 3,072 watt hours. And also a very counterintuitive thing, because it only is true about B300S. Sorry, AC500, right? So for AC500, you can connect B300 batteries to AC500. Okay, you can do that, and you can connect maximum 4 batteries in this case. And the counterintuitive part itself is that you can actually mix B300S batteries with B300 batteries. So you can connect, let's say, 1 B300S and 3 B300s, or vice versa, or 2, but again, you're limited by 4. Number 4 is the maximum number you can connect. Okay, now a quick tour of the screen, because the screen is very much pretty much the same as AC300. Okay, so let's take a look at the screen of AC500. So what do we have here? Now the screen is a little bit. I think it's the colors are different. I like them more, definitely. So here we have PV input. Again, we can see how many volts and watts are coming from PV grid. How many watts are being pulled out from DC and from AC, right? Here we have settings, English or Japanese. Here we have AC output voltage, 100 volts or 120 volts. Well, because the US version is going to be 120 by default. AC output frequency 50 Hz or 60 Hz. DC 1 input source. If it's PV, choose PV. If it's others, choose others, right here. Same as AC300, isn't it? Next, we have eco mode, machine type, single or split, working mode, customized UPS, time control UPS, PV priority UPS. UPS is an uninterruptible power supply, and customized UPS, right? So again, same as on AC300. Next, we have silent mode, on and off. Again, it slows down fans. That we don't hear any noise. Same, max current settings. Advanced mode, we have maximum 15 amps. You can set anything from 1 to 15 amps here. And we have advanced mode, but you have to have a password, and BLUETTI customer service will send it to you if you request it. Next, we have PV parallel enable. So again, same as AC300. If you're turning from PV in parallel, please enable them. If not, disable them. Power lifting mode, here's a new feature compared to AC300. So power lifting mode refers to it can load more than normally. So normally it's limited by 5,000 watts, which is already very high, guys. Please don't forget about that. But if you're running pure resistive loads, it can go up to 6,000 watts. Okay, so you can turn powerlifting mode on and off here. Next, we have deep discharge, and watch this. When I click on it, it will not be activated. It will go back to off. Well, actually, that just doesn't allow me to do that, because it says it can only be activated when the battery reaches 0%. Buzz settings. When we have an alert, do you want to hear a buzz? I certainly do, so I keep it on. If you don't want, turn it off. Touch sound, on and off. So touch sound is something I don't like. You can hear the sound. So I don't like it. I just turn it off all the time. You can turn it on if you want. Bluetooth, on and off. Backlight brightness. Okay. Bluetooth and Wi-Fi are both for the app. We have an app control. Next we have sleep time. Never. 1 minute, 5 minutes, never. Or 30 seconds. And you can always go back to the USA or your default country factory settings. Next we have data. So product info. We have model and various versions. Input and output, battery information. We could also see it from the home page. See, here we have 6 maximum. Right now we connected 2. Alarm history. So here's the alarm, when it happened, and obviously the date here is false. It's 2023 right now, not 2020. Okay. Next we have current alarms, no current alarms. So turn AC on, just press this button, DC I mean, and AC same. So remember, turn AC off if you want to make any major changes in the settings, and turn DC off too to save the battery. So this is pretty much it. I also would love to show you the app real quick. So the app, again, as I said before, is free, and it's very nice. It works on both iOS and Android. So here's the app. You already know what it looks like. Now I have to look up AC500 right here and connect to it. So there we go, AC500. Check internet connection and try again. My Wi-Fi is definitely on. Please make sure you have enabled Bluetooth on your phone and BLUETTI device and keep your phone close to the device. Okay, I have enabled Bluetooth. Let me check the Bluetooth there real quick. So, settings, next, Bluetooth on, Wi-Fi on. All good. Okay, let me try one more time. Let me quit the app, go back to the app. Here's initializing, very beautiful logo. Okay, AC500. Oh yeah, connected right now. So 65%. PV, grid input, DC and AC output. Again, turn AC and DC on and off from here. Just like that. Very convenient. Turn DC and AC on. I can turn them off too. And I can certainly go to settings here. And here we have network settings. Here we have share device, grid charge, customize UPS. Again, like all those stuff, you can do them you can actually adjust them very easily here from the app. Customize UPS, preferred UPS, standard UPS, and time control UPS. So for example, customize UPS, right? You can set the time control, you can set the grid charge, manage charge and discharge time, SOC charging, again, set the battery SOC low, set the battery SOC high. So when the battery drops down to 10%, for example, we can make it 15%, we can make it 20%. It will cut off any load to save the battery, and when the battery reaches, let's say, like 95%, or it can be anything, you set it, it will stop charging. Okay. Next we have SOC, inverter and output frequency. So it's 60 Hz by default. For America, it's true. And again, to make any changes, make sure that the AC is off. Power lifting mode, again, for pure resistive loads under 6,000 watts. Silent charging, auto sleep, never, 5 minutes, 1 minute, 30 seconds. All this stuff. About device. And firmware upgrades. If we have any upgrades, we'll see them from here. You can click check for updates, and we are up to date. Check for updates, and we are up to date. Okay, next we have factory reset. So you can always go to factory settings for USA or Japan. And we have carbon emission factor. You can see it right here. It's pretty cool. Reset, setup. Pretty cool. You can always unbind the device too. And this is pretty much it about AC500's app. Okay, so AC500 alone costs $2,599. And again, you need at least one battery for AC500 to work. It can be B300S. Is better B300S? I mean, it's not just battery, it's just like superior. It can also be B300. $2,599. B300S costs $2,299. AC500 and B300S together cost $4,799. AC500 and 2 B300S, just like this set right here, cost $7,098. Okay, guys, so if you have any questions, again, let us know in the comments. Because right now we are about to switch to our solar panels. We have two big solar panels today. Those are PV350 and PV420, our biggest, but its biggest portable solar panel, PV420. So we'll be talking about those. Okay, all right, guys. Don't forget to like this live stream, please. it helps us a ton. Right now we have 29 likes. It's amazing on YouTube. And we have our giveaway coming very soon, and it's 4 minutes left. It's going to be on YouTube only, so if you're watching us from Facebook, remember to jump back to jump on YouTube by the time we give it away. All right, so right now let me show you how to disconnect them, okay? First of all, you want to turn those off and just long press the button of AC500 and AC300. In this case, long press this button, turn the whole system off, okay? Next thing is to unlock those cables here and simply pull them out, disconnect. Okay, and same here. Is it turn off? Yes, it is. Unlock. Okay, it's done. So the main unit is actually, despite of being the biggest and just bigger than it, then the battery is actually the least heavy because it has no battery inside. So this is why I put first the batteries, because they're heavier, and then I put the main unit. And the main unit, it also has 2 wireless charging pads on the top, so you don't want to miss out on those. If you want to use them, you don't want them to be covered by batteries, right? By the batteries. So, by the way, it's cool how we have 4 batteries here. And remember, I told you guys that for AC500 we can mix both B300S and B300 batteries. So we could connect 2 B300 and 2 B300S batteries. Yeah, we can do that. Okay, so let me just clear up some room for our solar panels, because the solar panels are coming. We have 2 solar panels, PV350 and PV420. Do you guys own any BLUETTI solar panels already? Let us know in the comments. Maybe you have PV200, maybe PV120. I'm curious. Okay. Those are the cables for AC500 and B300S. Those are the cables to connect. Okay, now let me bring the solar panel, and the first one is going to be PV350. So PV350 right here. PV350 has a different design from PV420, so you will also see 2 different designs from BLUETTI. Okay, so here in the center we have all the cables very well organized, and we also have technical details right here. So the most important one being open circuit voltage, or VOC, so you'll always see them here. And those are the MC4 connectors that I have been talking about. So after using them, just put them back, zip them, and very nice. Here we have the kickstands. So you control the angle. And obviously this desk is very slippery, but you get the point. You can control the angle, you can choose the best angle for your solar panel. Okay? Now obviously we have 4 kickstands on each of this panel. So right now it's folded. If I unfold it, you will see how much bigger it is. Okay. PV350 has the maximum input of 350 watts. Okay, so here it is. It's big, it's huge. It's huge. Oops. Okay, so, and again, those kickstands are very useful if you're like somewhere where there is nothing to lay your solar panels on. you will be thinking that, yeah, those kickstands are definitely game changers. Okay, and here is a nice carrying handle. This is it. All of our solar panels are made of ETFE. And actually the names are self-explanatory. So for PV350, the maximum input is 350 watts. And the voltage here, the open circuit voltage is 46.5 volts, okay? So the peak power is 350 watts. The cell efficiency is up to 23.4%. Voltage at max power is 37.5 volts. Current at max power is 9.2 amps. Open circuit voltage, VOC, is 46.5 volts. And short circuit current, ISC, is 10.8 amps. Operating temperature, ambient temperature would be anywhere from 14 to 150 Fahrenheit. And best working temperature is 77 Fahrenheit. Dimensions unfolded is 94.4 inches by 35.6 inches, and folded is only 35.6 inches by 24.1 inches by 2.5 inches. And it weighs in 30.6 pounds. And right now, guys, it's a giveaway time, and we give away the BLUETTI mini fridge. Now, BLUETTI mini fridge can be charged from your car because it has this car powered socket right here. Okay, you can also use any of our power stations. For example, I'm using EB70S right now and has this car powered socket. I can just plug it in here and boom, it works. It's pulling out 57 watts when you first plug it in. I think it will drop down later, but yeah, it's doing it right now, 56 watts. So this fridge is working right now. It's a very nice and cute fridge. I find it to be, I like drinking soda. So soda water, so I can just put soda here, perfect, keep it always cold. You know what, I'm actually taking it to the main office. Do we have one more fridge? No? That's the prototype. Okay, anyway, so here is the fridge. So guys, please type BLUETTI in the comments on YouTube because this giveaway is only on YouTube. So guys who are watching us on Facebook right now, hear me out. Go to YouTube, okay? Go to YouTube. Remember to subscribe and remember to give us a like. We have 31 likes right now. Let's get more. Please give us a like. Okay, now the fridge is pretty cool and we give it away. So what are you waiting for? Go to YouTube BLUETTI official and type BLUETTI in the comments and you can compete for the fridge. We will just, not me, but our co-workers will choose the most active one in the comments, okay? So while you're typing, let's keep exploring PV350. So again, the cool thing about PV350 is that it pulls out 350 watts, right? But it's still portable, guys. Think about it, what opportunities it brings to your life. If you love camping, if you like fishing, you can just take it with you, okay? And it can be your rigid solar panels at home. And it's also portable. Is this like, you know, getting a laptop that you can take with you? You can just travel with it. Or getting this like a PC, right? With a system block. Like back in the day, we only had those. And, you know, it's just like, yeah, sure, like it's for your home office. Like if you work from home or... You know, it was like, it's good to have it. We used to even not question it, but right now we have those portable computers, laptops, phones. How good is that? So the same as here. It weighs in 30.6 pounds. It's quite heavy too, right? But it's still portable. The idea of that is just amazing. Okay, now, okay guys, you ready? If you're ready, I'm ready. Let's go. And who wins the fridge? Let us see. And the giveaways, guys, are only for the US, okay? We can only ship it to the United States, so we will need your shipping address in the US, okay? Cool, let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, so as we said before, we only pick a winner from YouTube, and I can't see the winner. And the winner is Dorsal Dawn. Dorsal Dawn, congratulations. It's Dorsal Dawn. Dorsal Dawn, congratulations, Dorsal. Please, because you are a winner, email us at livestream@bluetti.com for the shipment. Send us your shipping address in the US. Send us your phone number and attach the screenshot where BLUETTI official says, congratulations, Dorsal Dawn. It's Dorsal Dawn from YouTube, and you just took our biggest giveaway, and with this one I congratulate you. So let's go for it, guys. Biggest giveaway. Dorsal Dawn takes our BLUETTI mini fridge. If you like drinking soda water, or if you like keeping your beverages nice and cool, can never go wrong with BLUETTI mini fridge. You know, this part here is actually removable. That's what I like about it. So you can put like soda cans. You can also put it back right here. Now you have a shelf right here. Very nice, very nice. So congratulations to all the winners. We have 5 minutes before the end of our live stream, because we go live from 6 to 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 3 times a week, every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. And our giveaways and our promotions are only for the US, but we definitely work with more than just US. If you're watching us, if you live not in the US, you can go to the website, our website, BLUETTIPower.com, and you can choose your country. So let's switch to my laptop real quick right now. Okay, so here we are. Just click any link in the description. For example, you want to get AC500 and B300 B300S right here. Okay, and you see, guys, my laptop is charging right now, and it's actually charging from our power station, and it's already charged. I'll just disconnect it. So here we are, guys, and the US by default. We also have Canada, European Union, UK, Australia, Japan, and we're listed most biggest European countries separately: France, Spain, Germany, and Italy. Okay, let's switch back. Let's switch back to the studio. Okay. All right. So that was PV350. Remember? And now let me show you BLUETTI's biggest portable solar panel, PV420. As the name implies, the maximum input is 420 watts. Guys, it's massive. It really is. It's amazing. So 420 watts from PV420. And it is here. So can you see me? Probably not, but what does that matter? So here is PV420. The design is a little bit different, you see? Those kickstands. Okay, so as always, the cables are very well organized right here. Here we have technical details. Model PV420, peak power 420 watts, solar cell mono, cell efficiency up to 23.4%, voltage at max power 36.6 volts, circuit at max power, current at max power is 11.5 amps, open circuit voltage is 44.3 amps, short circuit current is 12.2 amps, and operating temperature is 14 to 149 degrees Fahrenheit. And of course, the most important one is the open circuit voltage, VOC in other words, and VOC here is 44.3 volts, okay? The price of PV420 is $899. The price of PV350 is $799. And let me open it. Let me at least attempt to open it, because it's huge, guys. Well, you could tell. Well, of course, remember to MC4 connectors, remember? Remember to put it back. It's awkward. You probably would do it when it's horizontal, so you don't have to fight the gravity. Okay, gravity, huh? Okay, but I successfully fought the gravity, and I can open it right now. In other words, unfold it. or as I said, I'll at least try. Oh my God, it's so big. So, guys, for those of you who are still here, this is how big PV420 is. With the maximum output of 420 watts. Okay. Yo guys, it's been 2 hours. Pleasure to have you here on this live stream. I'll see you next time. And our next live stream is going to be actually this Sunday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, from 6 to 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Congratulations to all of you guys who bought anything today. Congratulations to our giveaway winners. Remember to email us at livestream@BLUETTI.com, sending your shipping address, your phone number, and if you want a hoodie and a merch, right, send us your size too, and attach the screenshot where BLUETTI official account says congratulations and your name so that we know that it's you. And congratulations to everybody. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like this live stream. Also, you can follow us on all social media. It's BLUETTI on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok, on Twitter. And our next live stream is going to be on Sunday, 19th, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.